Here's what I really wanted to explain. Every person is unique and every person is special. Every person not only has things that only they have a special expertise at, competence in, but every person has an own combination of little uniquenesses and things that they know, things that they've learned, things that they're good at, places they've been, skills they can do. So everybody has this unique combination of all these different things that makes sure that you are unique and totally different than everybody else and special in that way. This is no trivial fact. This is super important. Because the sad reality is, the way that most people conduct their lives, a lot of people conduct their lives, sloppy, lazy, eating bad food, not working out, not reading books, just watching television, not seeking to question things and expand their minds, not seeking to push themselves past their own comfort zone and finding new activity because they don't need to. Most people feel that they don't need to. They're comfortable where they are. And encouraged to stay where they are from the people and organizations that are making money from them staying where they are and buying into the consistent products and lifestyles that they consistently engage in. So that's the sad reality for a lot of people, and that's not the truth. And this show is about finding the truth. And the truth is that you're unique. You're special. You're not your TV. You're not what you eat. You're not what you work out. You're the unique combination of experiences and skills and competencies and things you know and who you are. Okay? But most people, due to their lifestyles and programming, they walk around not knowing that, not understanding that, not having that inside them. So they're not appreciating their truth, their worth, and their values. Now, I have an exercise that I recommend. I've written a list of about 56 little unique things that are about me. I read this list every night. I put myself into a amped up state of mind. Maybe I'll put on some music or something, or I'll jump around or something, and then I'll read this list of unique things about me. And then it helps me each day a little bit more. I'm able to carry those invisible things around with me, and it's like it's like a little bit slight weight of the world comes off my shoulders every day because I seek to, and one of the ways I do it also is through my shows. It helps me feel better about myself. More important, doing this helps me feel. So you don't have to do that, but you should do that. But most people, bottom line, don't feel important enough about themselves to walk around like they're anything special. But you should be able to walk around like you're something special. You should walk around and brag. Not because you're pretty, not because you play the freaking guitar, not because you got muscles, but because you got all of those things, or maybe a couple of those things, and maybe more. And furthermore, you can draw confidence from the fact that you are the kind of person that's a go-getter. Like me, I draw confidence from the fact that I'm a go-getter in life. I hunt. When I'm looking for job opportunities and economic opportunities, I hunt for them relentlessly. I pick what I want and I go for it, and I search and I ask and I interview and I go follow up in the employers and go seek the interviews. Similarly with the dating game. When I'm looking for a certain type of person that I want to bring into my life, I'm going to go out and I'm going to find out where can I find that person? Would it be at the library? Do I want someone intellectual? Would it be at a club? Do I want someone who's a good dancer and kind of a fun person? Would it be at like a music event to find someone who's into music? So I go and I hunt for those things and those people. So I'm a hunter and I go out there and when I find what I want, I go out and try and get what I want. Okay, so I draw confidence from that. It's very important that you become a teacher. I teach drum lessons. I have an 8-year-old girl who I'm teaching. She's the cutest thing ever. Her name's Kennedy. And I was struggling with a way to help her to learn a certain concept. Triplet. How do you do triplet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Now she could kind of do it, but when she was doing it on the drums, she would do it right once and then speed up on the second time and speed up on the third time, and I could see she knew how to do it. It's just she didn't have the prolonged span of attention and focus to be able to do it. And I said, Kennedy, you're the teacher. Now, teach me this. And when she put herself into that frame of mind, she improved like double in her focus of attention. You have to teach things in order to know things. It's actually kind of a weird, it's like a kind of a weird law. You don't actually really know something until you teach it. I can't really explain how that works, but I think it has something to do with that when you feel like you're in a position of responsibility, it's like you're more on your toes. It's like when you're in the boxing ring against a fierce opponent, you're on toe, you're ready. Hopefully not, not stiff and scared, but you're ready. That's what we're saying. When you feel like you got the responsibility to give something, then you're on your toes. I gotta give it. I gotta really know this, right? So find ways that you can teach the knowledge that you have, and share it. Do it with your friends. Maybe join an internet forum or chat room or something. See if you're bold, you could do a show like me. If you're as bold as me, you can do that. You can apply for jobs and teaching that. You could offer a free seminar to your local public library. All sorts of things. That's a good point. Here's another concept for you guys. It's the concept that your life has a bunch of different areas. There's your financial area of your life and all the goals that fit into that area. There's, let's say, your hobbies area and all the different things and ways you could improve in your hobbies. If you're a tennis player, improve your tennis game by X amount. That could be like a goal that you fit into there. You could be, your contribution section of your life. So, okay, I want to make sure I give X amount to a charity by X time. That could be a goal for that. And then you could have like your dating. I want to bring X person into my life, or I want to go on X amount of dates, or maybe buy a certain new outfit by X time. That's gonna be help my dating life out. Okay, so there you separated, boom, your life into 4 little categories there. Now here's a great concept to get is that sometimes you can put some focus into one. Like say okay, you wanted to look better and be better in your dating game. You go buy yourself a new outfit. You go get a haircut. You go get a nice clean shave like I got now. And then you feel better about yourself, And then let's say you got a job interview the next day, and that feeling better about yourself gave you that extra little spark of brightness to make a great impression on the employer there. Okay, so each area, if you met somebody and you were excited because you met someone you liked, and that kind of made you excited throughout your week, you might get if you're a salesperson, you might get more sales that week. Conversely, if you got a couple sales that week and you're a salesperson, you might be bolder when you see someone you like and you want to go approach them. So that's a different way it could work. Making money makes you better in other areas. Being better in other areas makes you better in making money. And it can work for your hobbies and your content. My last point is going to take me back to that episode where we talked about how your philosophy is so important in determining your results in life. You're always going to, for example, let's take looks, for example. Looks fade. So that's not a long-term source of strength and inner strength. However, kindness and problem-solving skills and critical thinking skills and all of those soft skills you get by getting an arts degree or whatever, that soft transferable skills that you can't really learn in school, you have to learn through your own experience, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's those skills that really get the most out of improving those and you get the most lasting impact and strength. For example, someone who's good at spotting talent or people with potential is going to find a long life as someone as an HR department in a company, or a talent scout in the entertainment industry, and they're gonna also find more fulfillment in their relationships, because maybe they'll see a guy who's good at spotting out talent. He'll see a girl who may be a bit less looking than the girl over there, less good looking than the girl over there, but he'll see something else in her, right? And so in the end, it's those inner skills, like ability to sense, talent, critical thinking. It's your critical thinking skills that's going to advance you more in life versus how much you actually know. Critical thinking is how you filter down what you know into what is useful for you. So say take a person that studies history and who's read 1,000 books on history, but yet he can't get a date, or something. That's if he learned the real knowledge from history, then he would understand that people with way less resources and technologies and abilities to do things than this guy would have prospered and endured, just like in my third episode, right? So that he didn't have good critical thinking skills and ability to filter down his knowledge and analyze and apply to his own life. Thank you so much, and see you next time. YouTube.com/Rockstar.